Hold on, I'm tripped out. Let me see some shit I'm on. My board. Do I have anybody? It's LSU game. I don't think anybody's visiting. Thank you. What the fuck?
A battle of spots and a rivalry that might not be the most prominent for either of these two schools, but it's one that can easily define season trajectories and put the victor on the path to the college football playoff.
Battle of Swamps.
An iconic venue.
What the fuck that's that? Lynn Dan Lynn.
Baton Rouge. It's the Florida Gators and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Collins, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Gators head coach before the game. He is so excited because this crowd has been one of their best assets all season. They make every game difficult. When a hard opponent comes in, the crowd rises to their best occasion. And he's been telling the students all week, we need you today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Gators ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers offense onto the field for the first possession of the game.
35-35 all time.
Humiliated the Tigers the last time they got together.
Well, the Gators dominated that game in all three
Yo, Florida's
phases.
down to Miami.
Trying to do again.
Down to LSU.
Offensively, it's about explosive
Good thing I'm
plays.
here.
Defensively, it's about creating takeaways, and they're going to have to make a play or two on special teams. If they do that, the Gators feel like they're going to win this one again.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it.
Finding some room. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Man, I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, about emotion. We saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Quick catch on third down. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Tigers had this offense rolling. The run inside. It's Petty. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Let's go. Oh, LSU. Looks like let's go blue. Makes sense.
Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes.
Oh my gosh. I got back there. I hit square. I ain't even hit stick, bro.
Situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Might as well run him until they stop.
But I could get that one.
Again. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back.
Bet. Play recognition 99, tackle 98.
Second down.
I missed tackle though. Okay.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Here comes the heat. Being chased.
Oh
Remember,
my
down
gosh. Now all of a sudden 51 ain't got speed?
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
Quarterback's playing nothing, but he's going to throw for 1,000.
It'll be a run on third and short. LSU will get a first down.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice third down conversion, and now set up first.
Grabs it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point was good. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago.
Where is takeoff at?
I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously, a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously, a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Got his man on the right. Caught, and he's got room. And they get him out of bounds, but not before a sizable pickup on that one. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Got his man.
Oh, it's not even him. Where the fuck did he go?
It's now 2nd and 1. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the catch. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches in it.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Running inside, it's Petty. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early.
Y'all run the edge, pick.
Momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's right.
There's so much riding on. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
What a tackle. Surprised I wasn't a face man.
On that one, it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great money spent having had come back, man.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot
He dropped that, but not the tight end right here.
But no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th
They do
down
everything in their power
They're in their own
to make this shit as
territory,
close
but
as
they are
possible.
undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it.
Sure.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought
in, bro.
down, but not before he picks up the
Ain't do
1st
shit
down.
with tight ends.
Gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Petty. They didn't. Now the play fake. Got it. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. You saw it right there on the crossing line.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Quarterback making checks.
Oh, you can't hear me. It's
They're going to throw
Death
it to
Valley.
start the drive. He makes the grab.
Death
Gain
Valley.
right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3.
Death Valley.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Quick completion on the out. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately.
Why's my
at the
controller
45.
not working on this shit, dude?
Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Fires left. It's caught downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Back out. Back out. It's great, Charlie.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. There's some room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This is the essence of rivalry games, the big moments that you just say a few words and everybody remembers where they were when it happened. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Petty. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Garrison. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll run it from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Don't cry, it is to be.
Gives defensive coordinators
take the misery and make it mine. Evils.
Virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise,
fuck off
this
me.
guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Can't die.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Complete to the left. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 7 on the season.
Hey, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone.
Don't cry, it is to be.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if... that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Garrison. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He makes the catch at the 10. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Snagged out of the air. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. On target. On the move at the 30. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. I mean, already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gators. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Words, huh? Shut the fuck
up.
up.
First half, let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The run inside. It's Petty. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the hat.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in week 4. We start with Baylor taking on the number 10 team, the Colorado Buffaloes.
And the Tigers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Don't cry, it is to be.
Guys, the Florida head coach told me coming out of the locker room, one of the things he said, he is really pleased with how they have started the first half in this tough conference opener. As you know, the SEC is a gauntlet, but he thinks his team set the tone. He said that was a great start, but we can be even better. They cannot take their foot off the gas here to start the third quarter.
Appreciate that, Holly. Fires quickly. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They're working that left side. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history between these two teams, because even when there were 2 divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
Makes the grab. Turning it. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. There is a player still down on the field, and it is an LSU Tiger. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Holly, thank you. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Maybe a crease. Gives him the big... He smashes his way through again. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Under fire. Got his man down the middle.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting them go to work to set up 2nd and short?
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Right on the money.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver...
What does one have to do with the other?
Twice about running that route again.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Snags it, and there's running room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all, just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And right down the middle. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Petty. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it's going to be really hard for this quarter.
Miss you, lives you.
Was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well.
I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Gators sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Gators peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw on first down.
I did not mean to throw that bitch there, boy.
It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit
Holy moly.
football here this late in the game.
I did not mean that.
They're on first down, taking a shot, falls
I got lucky.
incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fakes to grab.
And of course it's this nigga, bro.
He'll be stopped at the 6-yard
I can't find a way to get nobody else no yards.
Picking up yardage after the catch. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature.
Touchdown, Gators! Into the end zone for 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pocket breaking down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Hankins. Got his man. Oh, it's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy, I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in.
Makes the grab in their space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered.
Tons of room in the middle.
Oh, and I got it on Hall of Fame.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Could not make his way to the corner. Let's see what they've got on second down. Running inside. It's Chubb. He's going to try to finish this one off with another score. And that is how we will wrap this one up. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team.
Every time. That nigga throwing
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like,
oh man. Hoodie, hell yeah. More expensive not to go to cry. Don Money, Manchester, sleeping on the bench. Ooh. Play one more, then lay down, man. It's Sunday. I'm a chip on Sunday, man. What's this? Career receiving yards. Hold on, bro. What'd you say? I must have 3,000, so he's thankful. He had 3,000. He gonna need a whole lot more, bro. This UTEP team, what year is this? This UTEP team was in fucking insane. Connor Cruz and Mooney, one of the first joints I had. He got more in a season. 2031. 2031, I was going crazy. Career's all UTEP. Bitch, I'm on UTEP. I'm out of control. Chris Leak 11. 42. I think I could get that this year. Flanagan, that's my guy. Hell yeah, because I'm going to throw for like 8,000 this year. He already got 6. It was like 42 sign. Already at, I'm up to 3,000. Wait, what? All right. Ten. One more product. Oh, that I don't think I got shit to put up though. This bitch just don't shut up. She's just yapping. These people are fucking sick. You mean bitch. Everybody my quarterback throw it to and hand it to on here, not my quarterback, is crazy. Bro, she hates that bitch. Oh, the weather in Thomas. $3.30 up. Missouri got hella helmets too. Nigga stole our M block is nasty, bro.
This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Tigers offense will have the football first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's great.
All right, man, I'm about to kick this ass off, huh?
Solid hands. He'll have to be
I'm gonna lay down, man.
in this passing attack. This is
gonna count.
what we
Still number
expected.
13?
This crowd ready to make its presence known.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make an unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack
That
at playmaking,
fucking bothers
and
me,
we
bro.
will see it today at some point in the
I
ball
just
game.
can't get to the quarterback of the
Missouri
bench.
has it ready to go with another first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off play action.
It's that.
Fires to the right.
Nice
Got
corner.
his man. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Every single
As soon as
first
the
drive.
receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's got him, and they're able to make the tackle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Well, looking for a man. It's Parker. Moves away as he feels pressure.
And all of a sudden now, my defensive tackle just gets pushed, bro.
Any means necessary. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, not on first down though. Third down. Move this nigga out the way. First down.
It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You get what we need on.
And this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Get the fuck off.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Gets it to the back. The ball is
down. To get a tackle the right way. They said fuck you. Not working for this team no more. It's crazy.
Opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
You gonna run again?
Goes breaking the pocket. Sweet cut there.
I gonna fumble. Hell no.
A stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw.
It's a pick.
It falls incomplete.
That was weak.
To find his man for 6.
And this
4 or 5 dozen a visit. I'm first for all of them except one. Let's lock some shit up, man.
They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Using the quick game. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. After a drive this long, a field goal will be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And the defense gave up some yards, man. They gave up some plays. They didn't set the tone like they talked about they wanted to. But in the biggest moment down here, 3rd and goal, nice job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and now forcing the 4th and goal. A little bit longer, a harder decision to make. Forget the yards you gave up, man. Nice job bowing your neck here inside the 5-yard line.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first.
Of course it's good. Y'all don't ever punish bad play.
I know one
Unless
thing
it's
this
me.
head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
No, it's not. I don't give a fuck about that.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Florida's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back it.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Got a man. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. I'll get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Makes the grab on the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
Makes the catch and he's free.
Oh!
Touchdown,
What?
Gator. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll
99 catching traffic, 99 release.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
From 8:49.
It's Parker.
46, but not shit for me.
Bringing the heat. On the move to the left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe
What speed he got?
Man,
that's a fast quarterback, Baker. What speed Cug got? '95. That nigga, well, he was fast. He was moving.
They had their hair on fire. Back to pass on second down. Got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Flips it out in the flat. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Florida!
Can't see us clean anytime.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense is ready to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Motion from the wideout. Hand off from the shotgun. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. Missouri wants to go fast.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
They'll ride the hot hand. Might have a chance. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Parker. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
I can't get a drop ever. That shit crazy.
Down at the 31-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offense.
Got some room to run. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Quickly complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Open space at the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Parker. It's complete on the right side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. The Gators come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Touchdown, Gators! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Townsend. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the run, it's Spurrier. Here's a little room there. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Right back to it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chubb. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gators. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run inside. It's Spurrier. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Parker. Makes a catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We kick things off with Boston College, taking on the number 15 team, the Syracuse Orange.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Gators head coach told me coming out of the locker room, this young wide receiver, his name has been mentioned with a lot of preseason hype, but he is starting to let that talk be important on the field. What he's doing on the field is becoming even louder. He is trying to make a name known for himself in the Heisman Trophy race. We'll see if his performance down here can continue to fuel that fire. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
If If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to throw it again. Right on target this time. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Spurrier. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. Oh, there's a crease. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll move the tight end. Scanning the field, it's Parker. Makes the catch. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Looking for a crease. It's Spurrier. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll go right back to the run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Caught. At the 35, he's got room. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Gators come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up the first down. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Under fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They just didn't find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. Front, they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Back to pass, it's Parker. Makes the catch, it's Townsend. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Gators sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Gators lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got a little grass. Delivers the stiff arm. 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Gator. Crawled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped that one off with some flair and some juice, a 72-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Spurrier. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He goes right back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throws to the tight end. What a catch. Just beat the defender. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gators. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking downfield on first down. Puts it out of the air. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Vincent. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Spurrier. And he's knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's going to take off. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find it.
That's the last time my quarterback get hit. Y'all got me fucked up. I got him shit. Game over. My quarterback ain't going out.
So he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Drills him with the stiff arm. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game.
Could be an alley. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Looking downfield, it's Parker. Here's the heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chubb. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation. A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Florida Gators and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game. He told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues to improve in his ball security. I believe he belongs in that conversation for Heisman Trophy, but we'll keep you posted. This could change the course of the season, but right now, he is on track to hear his name called in New York. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Razorbacks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So Florida's offense will take the field first. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Devontae Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. But what does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making plays when everybody in the world knows the quarterback's throwing you the football, and that's what those Heisman Trophy winners were able.
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, when they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, first down. Second play, first down. Third play, first down. Everything is working. I'll tell you, when you got a quarterback, though, with this kind of ability, you got the playmakers around him like they do on offense, maybe it's not so surprising.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's third down. Here comes the heat. And the ball's out, and they're after it. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arkansas Razorbacks.
I don't even know why I started this game. I need to get off this bitch.
Chance with the football.
I'll play one more. What time is it?
Get the ground game going.
Oh, y'all hear some
what looks like a tough matchup for him. We'll see if this backer can keep him in check. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. To the air, it's Clay. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Under fire. Finds his tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Running to the left. Maybe some room here. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Defense showing blitz here. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it and turning it on. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. And the Razorbacks are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break. To the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. That's reeled in. It's strong. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Gators, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
Snags it, and he's open. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Here they're trying to get to the edge. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. gets it past the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just going to keep it after the snap. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Clay. Pressure coming. The throw. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. It is good. This is now a 7-point game.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again, up 10-3. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. On target. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's on target and complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw it again. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's
complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Gators! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Gators.
Time to panic, Crip.
What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Time to panic.
Mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Yannick, dog.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Design.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Clay. Bringing the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out to that?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. It's caught. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And they got it.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Pulled down for the tackle.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very...
Finding some room. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. From the gun, looking for a man. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their...
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Makes a grab and room to run. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run to the right. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Clay. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 13 team, the Wisconsin Badgers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
We know the defensive coordinator's been harping on his guys about this. Earlier in the game, this quarterback was killing him with his scrambling ability and his ability to take off. That time, though, nice adjustment by the defense. It was almost as if they were expecting him to scramble that time. Really, really nice job defensively.
The kick is on its way. Wants to return it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Great place to start for this offense.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Go, go. Watch one. Ready, go.
Leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he tacked on the extra point. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot.
Caught, and he's got room. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He breaks a tackle. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Rides to the back. Finds a little space. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking downfield, it's Clay. Gets it out fast. Breaks the tackle. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
To the air on second down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They feed him again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Handoff from the gun. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. After run, now throw. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Firing to the right, complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. Right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's dragged down.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Clay. Picked off, what a play to set him up. takes it the other way. Touchdown, Florida! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The run inside. It's Barco. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Razorbacks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Looking to throw, it's Clay. Gets open down the middle.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, ready.
On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right on the money. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Razorbacks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Gators sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll try it again. He's in open space downfield. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that throw, man, you've got to look at this 2-game run for this team. Like, to be able to do it in back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, guys that you know, this is going to be a resume builder, a confidence builder for this squad. Impressed with the way this offense has handled their situation. The QB has handled some difficult moments, but Palmer, back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, that's pretty impressive.
Big for his confidence as a player. I think big for the offensive coordinator and the head coach and their confidence in him as well, because you're right. You beat 2 top 25 teams in 2 straight weeks, in large part because of the way he's played. As a quarterback now, you're earning more throws for the next game and more touchdown pass opportunities because everybody trusts you and believes in you to handle the big moment against good opponents.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the inside. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. First down here for the offense.
Here we go. Ready. Ready. Go.
From the gun, the ground game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented.